Dummy.
We in this thing.
Tip might be my 3.
Ross. Dummy.
It's Friday. What is it? Saturday. I said Friday.
They ain't gonna know what day it is.
The day I said it is.
That's wild. Your day is your day. Don't nobody know.
Them.
Don't nobody know.
You ain't got that first part on that, Dez.
Ross or maybe Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Jesus ain't gonna be in there because if I go 4-5 Pac Big, 4 Ross, 1-2 Wayne J interchangeable, 3 T.I. And I think you.
What if you can't? Like I take out Tupac and Biggie.
Then 5 becomes challengeable. I don't know.
That make it tough.
Who your 5?
Pac Big at 5 because they on that one line.
Gotcha.
4 Ross, Jay-Z and Wayne 1-2 interchangeable depending on the day, and 3 might be T.I. And when I say it like that, 3-4 might be interchangeable T.I. Ross depending on the day.
I got pretty much the same list, but I take out Pac and Big and put Tip in. Just on, just to make a harder list.
So the same thing I just said.
Yeah, that's what I said.
He said that. He gave you a prop. I got Nas on mine.
That's wild.
It's not wild. It's not wild at all. I understand it.
You gotta like it. You gotta like him, but
I fully understand.
Ain't too many people can rap with that man. Period. I don't give a fuck who you say.
I don't get mad at people when they say that Nas is their favorite rap ever. So that man lyricism is sick. Amazing, and you gotta commend it. Whether you agree with it or not, you gotta commend it.
Sick.
What's my man that was on the drums?
Nigga rap whole song backwards.
He like from good? Philly with the he was the drummer, black guy.
What we talking about him about?
With the Roots. With the
what's the
Black Thought?
Nah, not if he played the
If
drums.
you can't
Black
think
Thought
of him, I hope you ain't trying to put him in the top 5.
No, I'm saying he's just as good as a literist.
Literist.
Dummy.
He be littering and stuff. He be throwing trash on the side of the highway so good.
He's just as good as rhyming.
I never listened to Black Thought.
Black Thought. It's Nas.
Oh, okay.
I don't agree with that because I haven't heard of him as much.
Couldn't even think of his nigga name.
I mean,
because he's not commercial like that.
Yeah, but you ain't never listen to no Black Thought body.
But when I did, he can go.
When you ever listen to it?
Give me one song.
More than I listen to.
Give me one song and I agree.
Thank you. One project.
I can't name another song.
But you know his album. You told him
Uchi
to
Wally Wally. I'm sorry.
So you can name one.
Don't do that.
Yes.
So, but
don't be that.
But no, let him be that. You can name one.
Yeah, I can name
Black
one.
Thought. Name his Uchi Wally.
I don't have one.
And we know he know more than Uchi
When
Wally.
we got into the argument in the group message about Nas, what did he tell you to go listen to?
An album.
What was the album?
It had to be Stillmatic.
There you go.
Give me one Black Thought album.
The Thoughts of Black Thought.
That might be right. I don't even know.
It ain't.
I don't even know.
It ain't.
I don't even know. It just might be right. Sounds like some Black Thought stuff. But I'm not shitting on Black Thought because I hear that he's a great lyricist. But as far as listening,
I mean, he dope.
I don't
he dope too. He can rap too, but you can't put him in there with Nas, man. You tripping, dog. I don't know why they doing.
I don't understand where y'all get this Nas thing from. Like he's never been
music.
this lyrical miracle nigga to me.
Yes, he
I'm
has.
sorry.
I mean, again, I know this is biased and it's not popular, which is why I can say it.
It's not biased.
But again, the first 3 albums was much better than Jay-Z first 3 albums for me.
Hang on, so
that's why they had the whole argument of who was better.
Jay-Z was.
There was a reason for the argument.
Nas was murdering Jay-Z in them first 3 albums, and so, the whole New York was saying how on the ether, nigga, he killed Jay-Z. Jay-Z was struggling to breathe.
You're saying Illmatic is better than Reasonable Doubt?
Illmatic, Stillmatic, and it was written.
That wasn't his first 3. That wasn't his
first 3. Illmatic, it was written, and Stillmatic, the first 3 albums of Nas.
No, it was one in there. Godson or something was in there.
Godson was like a couple years ago.
That was Godson.
It was written. All right, so it's Illmatic. It was written, and what else? Was his third
Illmatic,
album?
Stillmatic, and it was written.
We got Dez.
Oh, well, hold on. Let me do it in order. Illmatic, it was written.
Jazz.
Stillmatic.
No, it was something in between there. Stop. I ain't trying to argue, but I think it was something in there.
Regardless, my point is the
something.
first 2-3 albums of Nas was getting that Jay-Z.
I am. Nostradamus. Yeah, it's a lot. Nostradamus. But
a bunch of trash.
No, it's not.
Before you get to Stillmatic.
But it's still Illmatic, and it was written still is in there. Even if that, and they say that I Am was good. What you mean?
You still got Reasonable Doubts, Volume 2?
I'm not saying that. I'm
y'all
just saying
nigga,
that
y'all nigga ride Jay-Z just because Jay-Z is Jay-Z. That's it.
Don't say y'all nigga. Say who you talking to.
Can't get right.
There you
me.
go.
Yeah,
Don't
talk
say
to
y'all
me.
nigga.
Yeah,
That nigga.
can't get
Say,
right.
say that nigga. Say
Can't get right.
that.
I didn't say it. Can't get right.
Rappers love Nas. Cool.
Yeah, y'all love Jay-Z.
Yes, because I'm a listener.
Yeah, just because.
Huh?
Yeah, just because.
No.
No, y'all give Jay-Z a lot of
y'all
give
when you had 11
y'all give
number one
Jay-Z a
albums.
lot of just because credit, dog. I ain't lying. I'm not making it up.
Nas then you can maybe pick one or two not good Jay-Z albums.
Mm-hmm.
I can pick 3 or 4 or 5 not good
You nigga
Nas
like Jay-Z. I told y'all when he was
That wasn't on the album. That wasn't on the album.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
That was when he was first starting out. That was not on the album.
What did I tell you? What Cheeto said this week? And I'm not trying to be
About
funny.
Wu-Tang?
What did he say?
That album
36
Chambers.
When I lived up there, when y'all was
when
I was from the South, right? So I loved Master P and all of that players, all that shit. I loved it. But up there, they was listening to East Coast shit, like Jay-Z and all them. That's all they listened to.
But they said Wu-Tang.
That early shit, man. Them niggas was bumping Capadonna and shit like.
I'm not
that
gonna lie.
before
I
they
don't
did
put
Jay-Z.
Reasonable Doubt in there, and I'll put it in there because people put it in there. But for me, it's not in there.
That's all I'm saying.
For me, it's not in there. I'm not.
Now is Jay-Z up there? Now, hell yeah.
For me,
stop playing.
For me,
Don't play
it was
with
like
him.
the Blueprints and the after the American Gangsters. The fourth. For me, is that
Nas
it's the
doesn't have an
longevity.
album better than American Gangster. He
That's not.
doesn't have an album better than Blueprint.
That's not
Don't
what
be
I said.
using my albums as your argument.
I threw in another one.
I said the first 3, so let's go back to first 2.
Yeah, because he did say the
I
first
did
3. I'm going for the
cool.
longevity,
Go with
but
the go.
y'all
Other,
argument is
remember, Nas went to dead for a minute. I would say that
for like 10 years.
Like you see what I'm saying? That's why my shit not biased. Nas went to dead.
He did.
But them first few albums, he punching Jay-Z in the stomach. Jay-Z was running.
Dang, he was hitting his ass with a headshot.
No, he wasn't. No, not
Come on,
no. Best diss song.
You supposed to been play the music, Dad.
But here we go.
We'd had
You
hard.
tuning in to the Dummies podcast. I'm Stop.
I'm Jay.
Who they? Whoa, you got a new name?
I was just playing because we were just having an argument.
Oh,
with
he Jay.
and Nas. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Jay,
I get it.
Oh,
Yeah,
Okay.
that ain't too
I
far
like
of a
it.
stretch.
That's bars.
Bars.
yeah. That's why he won't listen to it. He think he Jay, nigga. You not. You Joe, nigga, motherfucker. That's the problem. We back like we never left because, like we said every week, we never leave. It's episode 248. Yes, 248 consistent episodes from the consistent group. We in this thing, man. We're recording on Saturday. Saturday.
Ooh,
That
you
shit
can
was
see
tough.
how this gonna go.
Yeah. I've been drinking.
A day
I've
of the
been
week sound
drinking.
hard.
I've been drinking.
Okay, beyond stock, I'd say.
Be stock say. Yeah.
Whoa.
Nah, but I've been drinking. But nah, we in this thing, man. It's Saturday. A little different than our normal switch up. Todd can't be with us today, but that's okay. We still in here.
That be sounding so, that
we got
sounds so
we got
sad the
Mike
way
in
he
the
said
cut.
that. He can't be with us today. That's wild.
Can't be with us today.
It sounds like he's on his sick deathbed. What?
No, he
can't be
not
with us
sick.
today.
None of that shit. Don't pray for him or nothing right now.
Right.
I mean, pray for him. I mean, everybody can use a
He
little
just had
prayer,
guest
but,
appearances.
Pray that he having fun.
but ain't nothing wrong with the nigga. Nothing.
Oh, it's definitely something wrong.
He just got a little gas.
It's definitely something wrong with him.
Something wrong.
There's something wrong with him.
What's wrong?
He don't know what a selfie
He don't
is.
know what a selfie is.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
That was wild.
My man said a selfie. If I'm in a picture by myself, it's a selfie, even if somebody else took it.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
His words.
He did.
He fought up.
Not mine.
We had a great like Monday or Tuesday
Let me
in a
get
group
my
chat.
dummy of the week.
My man said a selfie is the picture of you being in it by yourself. It doesn't matter if you took it of yourself because he always have pictures on the internet of him taking them of himself.
That he took himself.
So that's how it started.
I always thought a selfie was a picture of yourself that you took.
Selfie stick.
But Todd
sit in the
said,
corner.
and I like Todd analogy. Todd said, if you are in the picture by yourself, nigga, that's a selfie.
Even if your mama took the photo, your baby pictures
And
or
I
selfies.
asked him, yes, is your baby picture a selfie? He didn't respond, but by his
I think he was confused. He was like,
he woke up
He was like, I
confused.
think so.
dummy.
But that's how my week.
Y'all ain't gonna
been.
do my homeboy like that.
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Me too.
Yes, we are.
He fucked up.
Sometimes you just got to realize, oh yeah, I was wrong on this one, and be like, cool.
You don't never do that.
Oh, now recently I've been wrong a couple times. Like, yeah, I
We
was
heard
wrong
it for
on
the
that
first 8 minutes of the pod.
one. Yeah.
Arguing about Jay-Z. Nah.
Oh yeah, that's not even up for debate.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just
Even
silly.
though we debated it.
yeah, that's just silly.
Gotcha. But that's been my highlight of the week, selfies. Euphies. He actually named them Euphies. Selfies.
Oh
he-
yeah.
Euphies.
Euphies.
That was wild.
I think Todd been roofied with that comment, right? Man, what's wrong with you, Todd?
So that nigga was sick.
Maybe he
one.
was under the influence or something. Maybe he had some NyQuil or something.
Where we at with it though, Hoop?
That was my week, like for real, fool. That my week was focused on. That was a wild statement. Like
It was.
selfies,
It
Euphies.
was.
The group message, man, because that's all I've been doing all week is working and group message and Black Alumni Week. Happy Black Alumni Week to UAB.
Got our ass savage today.
I'm glad I went to the gym and not the game. I went to the other G.
I went to the game.
Yeah,
I went to go support my Blazers. You know,
Go
It was
Blazers.
a blackout game at 11 with nobody there, so it was just a lot of
Was it black though?
aluminum in
Was
the
it blacked
stands.
out?
It was. I mean, the players had black on.
Mike got on green
Most people had black.
and tan.
Yeah, he got all type of colors. I don't know what the fuck he got going on right now.
Just a little black. It's a little blackout.
what color your shirt is?
Shut up, man. Let the joke live on.
No, I was just asking.
Let my joke live
I was
on.
confused.
It's like a dark green turd kind of color.
Turdish.
Yeah,
Little turd.
Nigga look like some collard greens.
But my week been cool, man. Just a normal week. Nothing out the ordinary, but nothing ordinary either. That couple photo shoots. Went to Urban Park for a little bit. The new Urban Park is cool. I went in there just to view it out real quick. It's cool, man. I want to go back in there and actually play some little handball, bowling, or whatever. You know, just go have fun, have a drink. But $15 for a little single shot of Woodford is wild, but it's cool.
That's why I was about to ask you. That's why I'm never going in there.
I had one drink minimum and maximum.
Did you
$15
go?
little
Did you
Woodford.
go to it before when it was the other place?
Yes, I did.
I
It
don't
was
think
cool.
anything changed.
It was
right?
I don't. The aesthetic is a little
Better.
tailored, but it's still the same place, still the same idea, just different people own it. But it's still cool.
What about
also.
the music? Is it better? Is it more?
It was more
Urban?
black people in there. The bartenders was black. The people serving you was black. The people upstairs was black. Miles and UAB black alumni was there. Well, Miles is black alumni, but UAB had his black
Nigga
alumni.
said Miles is black alumni.
Right,
Yeah,
they
they all-
is. So-
What the fuck other color is they?
They gotta have a white alumni. week.
Give it up to Miles Asian edition.
Right, so Miles had an event there the same night as UAB, but I only went in there for about 15 minutes before because I had a shoot, so I went in there a few minutes before my shoot. Had that one $15 high ass drink, but it's a cool vibe, man, and I want to go back in there just to relax, chill, have some fun. How was your? I ain't even know what to say, but how was your week, cuz?
Same thing. Group chat. That shit been amazing all week. Finding out what the
You've been
UV
beefing
is.
all week. Like Mike came in here and said, "Man, you've been beefing with
Man,
everybody."
man.
And he kept it going in the group chat this week too, man.
Mike had so much like negative energy towards me. I don't get it.
Mike, negative.
He's
energy?
such a positive person. Yeah, I've been like so confused.
Good morning, beautiful people.
So is it not wild that a motivational speaker has something negative towards you?
Hey, you got
What's the common denominator?
You got to think about this. I called Mike
Numerator,
early Saturday
denominator.
mornings, 2 weeks in a row, rooting for his team, and at the end of the conversation, he wants to fight me.
Well, Mike didn't look like he agreed with that statement, meaning you didn't call him rooting on his team.
I was rooting for his team to win.
Were you betting on him or were you rooting on him?
Well, betting is illegal in Alabama, so I wouldn't be doing that. But I like to see the odds, and I was just rooting for his team to win by a certain amount of points.
And you
just to
can
see.
bet for free. Like you ain't never came to you for. I bet you LSU.
Yeah, I
win.
bet you. Yeah,
That's what I mean.
exactly. And at the end of the conversation, the man wanted to put pause on me.
The conversation.
No,
How
I
did
said
that-
conversation.
how
I
did
don't
that
think I messed that
conversation
one.
go?
I don't think I messed that one up.
Is that how it
But,
went, Mike? Yes or no? No. Okay. Took your word for it.
Okay. Believe what you want to believe. But that's pretty much my week. Went to the game. Horrible turnout. Horrible turnout. We got to do better, UAB. We about to go back to a bad place. And I'm sorry to say it, but that shit today was horrible. 11 o'clock game. Memphis, one of our biggest rivals. That shit was sad.
Do you
Battle of the
think? Do you
Bones.
think? I mean, we here. Do you think that like I know it's not sports section, but like how people were saying about Coach Clark versus Dilfer?
It's big difference.
Coach Clark knew
close.
he knew the landscape.
He had
You see the
people.
difference?
Yeah, he had the people. He had the city behind him. That man brought UAB back. Like, Difford just coming there acting an ass. I'm sorry to say it. Like, I still don't like how he dealt with that coach that time. Like, he just came here think like, my nigga, you a high school coach at best. Like, you ain't did nothing in D1, nothing in college football to come in like arrogant like that. You got to get with the people. You got to get with the businesses. You got to, like I said, and with other stuff, you got at this day and age, you got to make people want to come to a game because it's so much easier to stay at home.
Watch it on the app.
I think
UAB was on ESPN2 today. You could easily just watch it on TV and not have to try to figure out parking and
money,
do all that and pay, and then you can grab a drink out the refrigerator.
Does that matter? Because I'm a big. I don't care if it's Florida State, Alabama. I don't necessarily have to go to the game. I like to watch it from the comfort.
Most people do. So to get people come out, you got to have a connection with them.
But to be fair, I do like it as an event, and I do like it when the team is good, when the atmosphere is good, when the energy is good, and not Dilfer. We going there anticipating Dilfer not gonna do it right. But not saying that, like, he's either gonna have to learn the landscape or he won't be there very long. And I don't think UAB going back to there because they have too much good stuff to survive and to live and to thrive.
I think that the AD, I just don't think that he gets it.
Yeah, he got to stop making bad decisions.
And I think he was a big reason why the head coach who was successful is not there. Like, any coach, I don't give a fuck what you say. Any coach that program is taken away from him, but he stayed there for 2-3 years to help get the program back. I don't give a fuck what he do.
He gonna be here
That's
forever.
great. That character is unbelievable from that person. Like, you should give them everything that they ask for.
Whatever you ask for, give it to them.
Unless Clark just wanted to leave, which I don't think that's what happened.
I mean, we could say what we say. We don't know the real reasons, but I
don't
believe
know if a
I believe
man-
it had something to do with the AD.
I know.
Yeah, I don't know if a man not coached for 2 years for a program to say, I'm
just leaving because my back
Yeah,
hurt.
and
back hurt.
a
My
program that was on the uptick.
Man, if you don't get
You're
that
not
man,
giving me what I want. You trying to hold yourself over me. Y'all know the words. You trying to hold yourself over me, and you're not allowing me to blossom and get to where I'm trying to get to. Like, it becomes exhausting.
And I want, I'm out of here because I could have had other offers. I stayed.
Ain't no could have had.
Oh,
Had.
did have.
yeah,
Yeah,
he
So,
had other. Could have went to Auburn. He could have went to great places, but he stayed here and stuck around. I hate how that went, but you're still trying to look forward. At this point, you just got to look forward. And either Dilfer has to be able to get it and understand what it is. The AD has to get it and understand what it is. Or you're going to go back to shit. I don't think you're going to ever disappear again at this point, but you're going to be a real bad program.
I'm going to go ahead and say it. I don't like Dilfer being my coach.
That's fine. And I get why. Because he ain't from that. He ain't never coached that. He went to high school. He did the Big Six, Netflix, and he's an NFL guy. I don't know if his
That
thing
just ain't
necessarily
gonna work in
translates to
Alabama.
college. And so I think that Dilfer maybe goes. And with that means that the AD maybe needs to go. And you get a college
I think that with the new level where they rising to, yes, let's get rid of the AD and let's get rid of the
Dilfer.
let's get rid of Dilfer. But if the AD's still there, I don't mind giving Dilfer like 2-3 more years because
He
I
gotta
feel
learn
like
it.
you
He gotta learn
need you got to give people
All he knows is high
opportunity.
school though. So
Yeah,
all he really
you got to
know
give
coaching
you got to
wise.
give him an opportunity to be able to get his pieces in place.
But he also has to get the pieces in place and understand that he can't be the big asshole.
Yeah, y'all know, because y'all both play sports, it's a lot of politics, and that's on and off the field.
Yeah.
Like, Clark just had the people. Dilfer don't, like, I
We said
don't know, fool. He seemed like a northerner or something. He just seemed like he foreign.
And
He is foreign to Alabama.
He is, and this statement gonna always stick with me, even though I never heard it. I just realized it once Stock told me so. He's like, Mark Dad told him, y'all ass went there to play college football and y'all learned about politics.
Got a degree in politics.
And it's gonna always stick in my head.
Yeah, that shit that was like one of the most profound statements I ever heard from somebody. Came to play football. Yeah, it's got a
Politics.
degree in politics.
Politics,
Stuck
life,
with me to this day.
racism, money, business.
Yeah, because you learn so much throughout them years. Like, why he playing?
Yeah. Oh, his daddy is that guy. He got a daddy. Nigga say he got a daddy. Oh, okay.
He puts feet in seats.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why you think Bama be having these players that you're like, I know it's somebody better. Even at Bama, like I was saying, every program goes through this. They might not ruin their program over, but every program has somebody on the team that maybe don't deserve it, but that's getting playing time.
It happens.
It happens.
Did you say how your week was?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it was just laughing at Todd and Hayden Difford.
Pass it on.
Oh, my bad.
That's okay.
Something that UAB can't do. But let me pass. How was your week, Stop?
Okay week. Yeah. Okay week. Nothing spectacular. Work like usual. That's always a big part of the work week. Been trying to reinvent the wheel a little bit. Trying to make some pivots. Get some things in perspective. Business wise, trying to make sure that everything is on the up and up. Been coordinating with people, just kind of seeing like I did a lot of talking with other people who got brands and business and vision that they're actually working on, and it's kind of been refreshing to kind of see them go about how they come up with what they're trying to come up with. I don't want to really. I said that. I know I said a lot of nothing, but
I was gonna ask you is it any one? Not that.
Yeah, I just don't. I don't want to.
Is it any one thing you really want to share?
I can't
because
it's not mine.
I get it. That's why I only asked for one.
Yeah, and that's why I said I know I said a lot of nothing, but
and that's how it be.
But it'd be cool, man. Like when you get to
you be realizing where you are is where you should be.
Yeah, but when you also get to see other people's vision and the prospects that they have for their future, it's a really good thing.
It make you change any of your thoughts?
No, not really, because your thoughts is your thoughts. You know what I mean? And your direction is your direction. Like what's for them is not maybe for you, but it is cool to see people still, committed to their vision. And that's always gonna be at the forefront of my thoughts. You know what I mean? But I ain't changed nothing because of what they're doing. I did want to say, as always, justice for. No, you good.
You was pointing at me hard. Go ahead. I was just about to.
No, he was just pointing in the air.
No, he was like this, and he was pointing at me hard. I know he was about to say justice. So I don't want to correct.
No, we bumped into O today.
To O today,
yeah. Shout out O, man, with Steve Perkins and everything that's still going up there on in Decatur, Alabama. More rallies, more info still being produced. Y'all still ain't produced the motherfucking video cams. We want to see the tapes.
Like the body stuff?
Yeah.
Keep your foot on their neck.
We want to see the tapes.
Shout out O, shout out Q.
Be safe, man, but be active.
Safe. Yeah, love what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We want to see those tapes, man. Until y'all release that body cam footage, man, we not going to let up. And even then, we still not going to let up until justice.
Because there's a reason. Because when they be right, boy,
they put it out so fast.
They come out so fast. It'll be the same day.
Sky view from here.
Look at what he did.
We got angles. We got 19 angles.
Be having angles on them.
We got 19 angles.
But when it's their fault, we got to wait.
We got to investigate. Investigation. Hold on.
Yep.
It's a pending
Steve Perkins, again, for people who don't know, was shot and killed by the police. They sat on the side of his home serving a, what you call it? No, it wasn't.
I don't even know what they were
trying
serving.
to tow him.
Repossession
cops
of his car.
Yeah.
Sick. Trash.
Assassination. Damn, I said that wrong. I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's okay. We here.
Y'all got a chance
a targeted
to
hit. A targeted hit, I would say.
You got a chance to really talk to O today or no?
Yeah, we talked. We talked about football though, more so than anything. But he was also talking about what they were doing on the ground and saying what they did last night.
Which was?
He was saying that was like restaurants was closing early because the protests, like they are closed or whatever. Only like one restaurant stayed open.
Yeah, people getting the fuck out of Dodge. And people who agree with the cause are rallying behind the cause.
Yeah, they closing the gold.
They were basically saying like they went and protested at the wrong person's house. It was like, hey, y'all at the wrong house. Hug them. Let me show y'all what house y'all need to be in.
Come on, let's go over here.
Right there.
I'm gonna bring you over there.
Who to stay right there.
Let me guide you.
So that was dope. So yeah. Tough.
Stay active, man. Stay safe because it gets tough when seeing those things like that. But we need people like that in the streets to speak up for the people.
I was watching the video back, what we put out. I get what you were saying.
What I was saying,
You said it weeks ago.
which was,
I said 256 times.
man, fool, listen.
But I did it on purpose. Like I purposefully do that.
Do you not purposely
But-
do it sometimes too, though?
No, I purposefully do
I'm
it.
asking you. I said that because
So your mistake was on purpose?
No. What I'm
It
saying,
wasn't never a mistake.
It wasn't a mistake. He did it on purpose. But all I'm saying is sometimes I say a lot too. Like yesterday, I was in the meeting and the girl she texted me because she could hear it. I was in the work meeting. She was like, "Stop saying so much." And I don't know if it was purpose just to gather those thoughts before you just go off the.
To me, like, you ever hear like, I'm not comparing myself to good speakers.
They never say it's no breaks.
Well, when you're talking, having a conversation, okay, maybe you never say but
There's a
for me,
pause.
like if you ever look at pastors or preachers and stuff, they say that shit a lot.
Yeah, because you're
it's
really
part
thinking.
of
You're thinking.
It's part of the pace.
Yeah.
It helps
Controlling
create the
the-
pace and control it. So I was doing it on purpose, but when I heard it back, I was like, but yeah, it said 565 times. And you know, they say sometimes you use because you can't think of what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
it
you
wasn't
trying
that at all.
Sometimes
it just, again,
me-
it was pace.
I really did mean
We
that.
need the calculator.
That was
Calculator.
I really did mean that, and I was thinking like, fool, like I think like in this setting, really, when we just talking, that should just be flowing. But like in another setting or work or something serious or something we don't really want to say anything bad in, we say so much bad that we gotta but because I might be in a work meeting, be like fuck, so I gotta
Bitch ass niggas in this bitch.
so I gotta you know, stupid ass.
The people who aren't getting it,
Yeah.
please report.
Stupid motherfuckers. So I mean, sometimes is needed because it really just it gives you a reset, sort of say. It's either that or silence.
I looked at it when the pastor be breathing.
Motivational
We come in
speaker
here,
Mike.
and I just told you.
His is
and we was saying it.
It's just an ad lib. It's called,
it's just an ad lib.
It's our
Yeah, it's an
ad lib.
ad-lib. That's it.
I'm just ad the ad lib.
Yeah.
Motivational speaker Mike.
But I
Use
said it.
ums.
Nah, here he go.
Not on stage.
Not on stage. Purposely, you cognitive of it or
Yeah.
Well, stage
You work on it.
is different than, I think, even different than what we're doing.
Because you're not reacting.
In my videos, I do.
why?
Because
It's a different format.
And it's language.
Okay.
It connects the dots. Like
It
connects
keeps
the dots.
attention, and it gets you right, and it makes you focus, and
I think that
I'm just sick of Mike and
Here-
everything that he says.
here we're having
ain't no Mike. He ain't
sometimes
no-
when you're having a speech,
I'm with
it's
Mike.
different than a conversation because you're speaking to somebody. Here, this is a conversation,
Now this is cool.
so
but
it's
like,
authentic.
But like, you know, we had a meeting earlier. Like, I kind of watched my words a little bit because, you know, it was a professional meeting.
that nigga shocked.
I did.
But y'all
Hey,
say,
this is an audio podcast.
Like is another one.
Yeah, you just did it
Yep.
about 3 times in a row.
Liking cuss words.
Hang on, I be saying like.
You just
Yes.
said like within 2 sentences.
And Ty got the same one I got. He said,
Oh, he just did.
Ty said
Oh,
again.
yeah.
Y'all listen to Ty say
Again, yeah, Todd Love again.
Oh, because you know,
Again,
he kind of.
I need y'all to understand. Again, yeah, that's Todd.
It's the start and the finish of a sentence.
And we just be sitting here waiting for again. We have that little shaker syndrome.
But
Again.
again, when was the first time, motherfucker?
But again, ain't nobody else talk.
But no, I said that from when I start doing. Again, it was purposefully done.
Stealing other people's words. No.
No, it worked. It worked really good. It was purposefully done. But when I'm talking about something like that, I'm going to refrain from the ums because I felt like it was 262,000 of them.
I feel you.
You remember that?
I realize Eric. No.
Dummy.
That
We're not gonna be.
Please, man. The name of this episode is
It's,
I'd have told him.
the game that used to be on the radio in Mobile. Like you couldn't say They asked you like 5 questions, but like name 5 states. And
What I was saying.
you couldn't say and
Alabama,
everybody would get
Arkansas.
to
On number 5. You lose. Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I was saying. But I guess I'll be saying too. So moving on.
Yeah.
Buzzwords. It's buzzwords. It just means your brains is thinking.
We talked about Willow and not Willow,
Willow.
Will and Jada.
Unfortunately,
Willow and Jaden came out basically
that
saying
shit.
that they feel bad because they're
dad.
for their dad because they wish that family matters remained private.
agreed, man.
Being that we are niggas who
We niggas.
are very private, what do y'all think about the response?
It's,
that Willow
it's the
and
same
Jaden
thing
had?
we was thinking. Like, man, keep your in-house stuff in-house. We all know that we have stuff going on in-house that it doesn't get out the house, and some stuff shouldn't. And like all of that shouldn't. I'm never want to hear out of my house that you're in deep love with this other man. Come on now.
Yeah.
What's that about? Get out my house.
hard enough telling me I love another bitch.
Right. But we'll keep that in house.
That's just me choking myself.
You better not tell nobody else that,
I'm
though.
choking myself.
Don't tell no other man.
And I
happy,
don't want to
tell
hear
no
it either,
other
but-
man happy birthday, and you staying here. Ain't no more birthdays. It's my birthday, your mama birthday, and yours. That's it.
Bishop birthday.
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
Big Willie. Big Willie birthday was last week. Big Willie said,
Writing letters
You
and
better
talk
not-
about, oh yeah, he would have proposed to me. Shut up. Like, and then like you selling a book. Like, Will done saved the planet like 32 different times.
Okay, stop. We going off the rails. We don't want to talk about her no more. We killed her last week. Forget her, man. We talking about the kids' response. And I just think that the kids' response was the response of what normal people think, man.
I
Like,
think that's trash that the kids even have to say that to two grown ass
not two.
people.
Not two. I'm sorry, but it's not two.
It is two.
It's not.
Cause he letting that shit go on.
But it's not too, man. He's not coming out saying anything. Hey, me and Jada, when we first met, I was plugging her sister. We don't hear that. You know what I'm saying? We don't hear nothing from that man.
Yeah,
bro.
but I think his silence is something though.
That's what the
Who's
kids want.
silence?
Because
Will Smith?
No,
Smith-
he damn not silent. He
He
posted.
came out and said something like,
No, he posted some slick shit like while y'all was talking about this, and he stunned on us. He
but
showed them in like in Tahiti, some shit far away. While y'all talking about this,
but it was never
I ain't worried about
But
this.
it was never nothing about her.
no, but it was
That's
just
what I'm saying.
It
Like,
was
that's
just
the
kind
difference.
of
That's the difference.
it was a response.
now
I know, but that's the difference. Like, she's coming out saying, I'm in love with Tupac. He's saying, I'm on vacation. That's a
And he had another response. He basically came out.
he said, I'm a supporter.
Yeah, he came out with her on
As
his
a real
side
nigga
and
should.
basically said like,
Like, they not on. One, I'm on vacation. Two, I'm gonna support this lady in whatever she do.
Yeah.
That's
There's
what I
nothing
want.
she can do.
Not that I love
Well, I
Tupac.
won't
I
respect.
never really liked Will. He's a square. He can't dance.
Can I-
His rap's trash.
can I say
Come
something
on,
that's
man.
not popular?
What's that? Maybe.
I think a lot of niggas. I think a lot of men are like that.
Yeah.
I think a lot of men we get bad raps for niggas ain't shit. But I think a lot of men will. I think a lot of men will ride till the wheels fall off because we get content, we get comfortable, and I think a lot of men will ride a lot longer sometimes. I think than sometimes even women.
Don't everybody
I believe
just-
that.
Ultimately, you get content and comfortable.
Well,
Isn't
I,
that the
I
goal?
thought that was the goal.
it depends on who's saying it.
At
but,
some point in time, you gotta be content.
yeah.
You could be Jay-Z and Beyonce, you could be Bill Gates, but at some point you gotta be
But
content.
it's a lot of men that will.
At some point, you gotta look around. And say,
It's a lot of
it's
men
okay.
to be. It's a lot of men to be Will Smith if their situation presented it to be like that.
No, I find that hard to believe.
Hold on,
I
say that
don't.
again, say that again.
I think a lot of men will be Will Smith if their situation presented them to be like that.
I think so.
Like they'll be content with, hey man, do what you. He's being. I think a lot of men couldn't take what he's doing, but I get what he's doing. Like he's cool. Like I'm chilling.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine. I'm straight. I'll stay married.
But-
I'll stay married and stay away. I'm not going to lose $150 million. I'm going to plug Sabrina tonight. I'm going. I'm going to
Will
Tahiti
Smith. I'm
with.
158 million.
I'm going to Tahiti
boy
with this
People gonna
baddie.
still want to.
I'm going to Tahiti with this baddie. I ain't
Yeah,
really-
like I am not chirping.
I'm gonna support my wife's book because I might get a little percentage of it. So, I mean,
But you don't need that book. She don't need to be on anything.
I mean,
Why
why?
she don't?
Why that matter to you?
Because like you're embarrassing me for no gain. For
I'm
me.
not embarrassed
Embarrassing
though.
to who?
I'm not embarrassed.
Right.
Oh, okay.
then that's what I'm saying. Like, you embarrassed. He not. He don't care. So
How do you know? Like he,
'Cause
like
that's
we
what
don't
he-
know that man.
because that's what
Right,
he
so
showed.
how-
That's just what he.
So-
he's,
so
he's
how-
a professional.
but so if we don't know him, how do you-
everybody talk? At
Right,
one-
so
one
if we
time.
don't know him,
how do you know he's embarrassed?
we saying the same thing.
I know. That's why I was gonna
Yeah,
keep going
I'm with you.
him.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Because how do you know he's just not putting on a show?
You don't know him.
How do you know he is?
I don't know.
So
Right.
then why?
So why we can't say
Okay,
ours?
but as a man, would y'all like that?
I don't
That's
care.
me.
No,
personal.
your own opinion. That's all I'm asking. Your own opinion.
158 million. My wife worth 58 million. Do what you
She
doing.
not worth 58 million, bro.
Yes, she
Bro,
is.
you got-
All
Look it
she
up.
did was do set it off.
Come on, man. Look in your phone.
G
It's right
Boss,
there in your hand.
come on now, give it up.
It's in your hand. She worth some money,
She,
bro. Come
she
on.
worth
now.
58 million.
She not worth him,
You said
but
that
she
shit
worth
last
him.
week, and I tried to stop you, but I didn't want to stop y'all because y'all said I go PC. I get what you're trying to do, but I literally was trying to tell you that she worth that much money. Look,
She's
look.
worth.
Jada is now estimated worth $50 million.
All right. And how much is Will worth?
That's not what we're
That's
talking
not
about.
what we talking about.
But we are 150. He's
He like
up to-
158.
No, he probably plus that because he would
Y'all
probably
do
lose
understand.
150 if he got a divorce.
Y'all
or
do
some shit.
understand a lot of that is because who she's married to and,
So?
and what deeds she's
Same
So
with
what?
him. It goes both ways.
Okay, he can lose 50. If she lose 50,
He
she
doesn't
broke.
want to.
She's not gonna lose 50.
She's not gonna lose nothing. She's gonna gain 150. That's what we're saying.
Nigga, Will worth 150, no prenup, nigga.
Bruh.
If she lose, she getting some of his.
Just
What's
like,
Will worth? I know Will worth way more than 152 though. Look up Will worth, please, Des.
350.
Yeah, so he loses 150. That's what I was saying.
he can lose 150.
No, who wants to do that? I just go stay married to her and never get married again. Go fuck
Bruh.
Sabrina, like I said.
All right, tell me this, y'all.
Like, what are you talking
Without
about?
Will, how in the hell is Jada Smith worth $58 million?
The
Because
same
before
way,
Will,
the same
she was
way she was gonna be
talented?
Yeah, she was gonna be popular before Will.
What movie she did?
What you mean? The
Set
movies
it
that you
off,
said,
nigga.
set it
What
off.
you mean?
Oh, wow.
Peaches.
Set it off?
Nigga, what movie you ever been in?
Oh,
Don't.
wow. I'm not
don't
worth
be,
58 million.
Don't be that.
But set it off and get her 58 million.
Don't be that.
And
I
that was
know.
the last shit she was on.
Don't
not.
be that.
It's not. The
Don't
Matrix.
be that.
Oh, she was a extra in the Matrix. That's not getting you $58 million.
You wild for that.
And Will Smith
Okay.
made Wild Wild West.
Box office hit.
He ain't never made nothing trash.
He made Independence Day.
He ain't never made nothing trash, is what I asked you.
Yeah.
Okay then, man.
He made Men in Black 1, 2, and 3, I believe. First Prince of Bel Air.
We're not
And
arguing.
y'all talking about setting
We're
it
not.
off.
We're not arguing what Will Smith. We arguing
We're saying that she
she's-
still will be worth something.
She's still worth something.
Hey, they are afforded that life primarily because of Will Smith.
I can't say
Who's
that.
arguing?
Do not
I mean-
disrespect me.
I mean, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that I still think she would live a nice life without Will Smith.
Should be cool.
She'll be cool. She'll be more than cool.
You see on Instagram with the 50 well.
What's your next
Okay,
topic?
cool.
Man? He ain't gonna change
Yeah,
his
yeah, he-
bad
he
thinking.
just good.
So. I get that Will Smith is 350, but 50 million I can live.
I want to ask y'all about.
Facebook not giving her a show if she's not married to us.
You don't know that.
You don't know that
Okay.
she created
What?
Real Table Talk. You said last week he bought the table, but she probably bought her own table.
Yeah. With his credit card.
I don't think so.
Okay.
58 million.
Bro, when the last time she made money?
58
Red
million.
Table Talk. Sometime recently, if she worth 50 million now.
Everybody chimed in because she was dishing on Will.
Man, I just think that she got married to Will. I think that she was on her way to be up, and if it wasn't Will, it was gonna be somebody. She was up already. She was gonna be up more. She
Man, that's
just
Jada Pickett.
yeah, she was gonna be up, man. Come on now. She would have been in maybe.
Like, come on now. We
What's the New York?
like Jada Pickett
be-
before we even was looking at Will Smith like that.
She could have possibly.
We did.
What's
Yeah.
what's the New York Girls TV show? They could have probably added her as the black girl. We don't know. What's her name? What's the name?
So you saying she would have been a housewife?
No, nigga, I'm not talking about no housewife. I'm talking about the big show with
Nutty Professor.
Carrie and them.
I forgot about that. She was the-
what's Carrie
Miss
and them?
Purdy.
The New York City big show TV show. I think-
Sex and the City?
Sex in the City. She could have possibly been a black girl on Sex in the City. We don't know.
Okay.
That's what. Okay.
I said okay. I mean, but she didn't.
Jason's
Because
lyrics.
she didn't have to. Or
Boy, this nigga was Muhammad Ali. Y'all are tripping.
They were married at that time,
We not
fool.
we
What-
not
what-
saying Will. We talking about. You said what would she be without him?
Bro,
She did Jason's lyric. She did Set It Off. She did.
Woo was funny, but it was low budget. I ain't gonna lie. But
Scroll
whatever.
back up. Menace to Society. She was
All
already
these
Nutty
movies was
Professor.
low budget. Like,
Can't get
House Party. House Party. Them niggas said they made like 20 bands.
She was starting off, and she was young, and she was growing.
I
Man.
know.
You
I
gotta
know. I
get that-
ain't never been in no movie before.
Me neither. I ain't never been to Set It Off or The Matrix.
Okay.
They made $1 billion.
I'm
I
just
ain't never
telling
been
you-
no $1 billion movie.
I'm just telling you, none of her movies made over $10 million.
The Matrix.
Okay, you're right. That she was the X star.
All right, enough of that. Let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all feel like it's ever warranted to be able to bring up what you've done for somebody? The reason why I'm asking, hold on, I just want to see if y'all agree.
You don't do shit for me. Up.
I seen on social media, it was a social media post, but I was looking at the comments, which made me bring this up. The girl posted, she said, this sounds fucked up, but it has to be said. Sometimes you have to throw things up you did for people back in their face because they will literally treat you like you never broke your back for them.
Yep.
I was there for you when the world was against you. I rooted for you. I respected you. I cared for you. I risked a lot for you. I loved you. It was me, not the other people. And then they said that you'll say, well, I didn't ask for that. And they'll say,
I still
well, you
did
didn't
it.
stop me either.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the only time it's okay, because when you do something for someone, you shouldn't ask for anything back or, want anything back.
Mm-hmm.
But if somebody says, you ain't never brought me McDonald's.
Shit, I got it last week.
I got it last week. That's not throwing it in their face. They were like, how dare you say I never did something for you that we both know that I've done.
At that point, you lying on me.
Yeah, you lying on me. You playing in my face is the
It goes
word
both
to
ways.
say.
It goes that way. It also goes the way of some people will like to just bring stuff up that they do for no apparent reason. Those are
Right.
people I do not like. But don't sit here and I'm gonna give you a few times to do it too. Don't sit here and tell me I don't do nothing for you when I'm doing A, B, C, D through Z for you.
Because the first time you
I'm gonna
do
let you
that
know
or
at
the
that
second
point.
time,
You got some times.
I'm never gonna let you do anything for me, and we're just gonna keep it like that.
Yeah.
But you should only bring that up to say in defense to you saying I don't do shit.
I don't believe in bringing up what I did for somebody because if I did it because I wanted to do it, like out of the kindness of my heart. But having said that,
I like the butt. I like the
I
butt.
like
yeah,
the
yeah,
butt.
no,
I
it's
like the
definitely a butt.
Pause. That's a big
Ain't no
pause.
pause. It's the a lady butt. I like the lady butt.
But it's what Kangaroo said. If somebody try to hit you with the nigga, you ain't never helped me or you ain't never supported me, they opened up the door for you to be able to like
Yes,
say what you
A, B,
did.
C, D.
That's cool.
got
But
bullet points.
a lot of times I think where they shit come from, and that's why I don't really like it. It come from people who, because you don't do what they want you to do, the way they feel like you should do it
All
then-
the time.
Then they feel like
You don't do
they
it.
should throw it up. Like for example, if you help me with bills or debt or help pay for a credit card or help me get a car or something like that, and we have a relationship where we trying to build, and I don't want to be with you because of I don't trust you, or it ain't got shit to do with what you helped me with. They feel like because you don't want to be with them for this,
This don't matter.
nah, I need to bring this up and throw it in your face. And that shit ain't got nothing to do. If me and Mike cool and he to help me with some bills or something, and it's time to go to his birthday party and I'm late for it, and I come super damn late and and he get mad, nigga, I done helped this nigga, da 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 da, I done bought this, I done bought that.
Nigga, I had to build a house.
That's trash to me if somebody bring it up in that instance.
Yeah.
Because me being late for your party ain't got shit to do with
Helping
what
to
you
build.
helped me
Whatever
with.
you did, yeah.
So like I get what they're saying, but I don't feel like I'm scared of this because I feel like it's a lot of people who feel like, oh, you need to know what I did. Oh, you need to. Everybody need to
lame.
know I did
Nah.
this.
Don't do that.
Lame.
I would rather for nobody to know. I would rather for you not to tell me thank you. But I want to say it was Jay-Z, but he probably got this from somebody else. But he was like,
Okay, Jay.
nobody remembers the yeses.
You caught it, huh, Mike? Mike caught it. Let's go, Jay.
Nobody remember the yeses. They only remember the no's.
And
So
the hoes. I'm just, man, it just rhymed. I don't know. My bad. Go ahead.
This nigga want to be a rapper or something.
Dummy.
Man, who is so crazy?
I'm quoting Jay.
But like that does make a lot of sense. Like you can do 49 things for people, and you say no that 50th time. Like, man, this nigga don't support me. Mm-hmm. But nigga, what about the whole other 49? And you only bring up the 49 when that person says you don't ever support me. And then it's okay to bring up like a court trial. I'm at that point. You brought that into it.
And also, I'm at that point in my life to where you're not going to get a number 50. You're not going to get a number 51. So I ain't do 49 for you. Cool.
You're not going to get a 50.
You're not getting 50.
I like what Ross said.
You cool.
Deposit 100 stacks, break up, won't take it back. Mm-hmm. Maybe that's a gift. I hope that you can live. I knew it wouldn't work. I just like to give. Like if you just doing it because you like to do it, do it. If that's what you are, if that's who you are at your core and at your heart, do it.
Look at that. We got rappers. We got J and R.
Yeah, nigga. Bro.
That's R. Yeah, that's R. That go J and R.
I think it was a good idea.
Dummy.
Nah, but I hate when people keep tabs on it. That shit trash. Stop doing that shit.
And like I'm not want to keep like with my friends. I'm not keeping on tab on what you did for me, Stock, or what you did for me, who, when Tide ever here, whenever. But you don't keep tabs on it. If you real deal cool, then that shit gonna come back around. It's like buying drinks.
I agree, but I also think that if that shit get outnumbered, ain't getting no more drinks. Shit,
but again, you ain't never throwing your card down.
Goddamn, man.
It may get out. I told you
one number gonna be higher, but never to
nigga for 4 or 5 years. Nigga, me and Mark had a system. The system wasn't an equal system per se,
but
it was equal for us.
It was shared though.
He might go get a $40 bottle that week. I might go pay for the club $15, $20. It evened it out. It wasn't a dollar amount. It just was a gesture. Yeah. This gesture equals this gesture. Boom. And one might be higher than the other.
But nigga, I ain't about to do both every week.
No. It never was like that.
Right. But you might that week. Cause you know.
It might.
I say not every week.
Every week. Yeah,
not every week. But
I do it some weeks,
Yeah, you might say, goddamn, he would hit shit a lot in college. Nigga, I gotta pay for this bumper. Shit, I might have to have it for the next 2-3 weekends. I might have to have it for the next 2-3 weekends. But you gonna come and do?
I'm gonna come
nigga,
back.
You
with
might
a bang.
come back and be like,
back with a bang.
Nigga, mama just set it out with the groceries.
I'm coming back with a bang. Come get these Debbie cakes, nigga. What's up?
Yeah, we straight.
Debbie cakes and Madden and burgers. What's
That's
up?
equal.
You definitely had the Debbie cakes.
and the Joy Foreman grill burgers.
But also that's up to you on the other side of it to be like, man, this nigga been paying for a lot of shit lately. Let me goddamn do something. You know what I'm saying? Like you should want to be like, let me do something when I can.
You should. Not every nigga wants
You should, but
not
they won't.
Nigga feels like
and that's a big catch too. Because you can't do something expecting that person to want to do it the way you are.
Oh no, I was just
saying, I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying to the overall point of what we talking about. You might do something and be like, yeah, he probably, and if he don't, you got to be okay with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And also, you should do certain stuff, not to expect anything in return.
And
like ever.
That's what I'm learning. The problem is, I think a lot of people do stuff for people expecting a return.
Because
but is it always should it? And
it should never be like that.
Well, no. What I'm saying is, I don't think it always has to be financially, but it's okay to expect something like loyalty, friendship, honesty. Like some stuff,
I don't.
Sometimes, otherwise you probably won't really be doing that for that person.
I just feel like if you do something special for somebody, you're doing it out the kindness of your heart. It's what you feel led or compelled to do. You don't expect nothing in return. I feel like sometimes, like when we pull up to the person who on the street, sometimes we'll get a nigga $5, $2. We was just in the car with the Uber guy, and he was like, "Man, I done came to a point. I don't care what he do with my $5. That whatever he do is what he do. I'm just giving it to him out of the kindness of my heart."
I am too, but I still got expectations, nigga. I expect you to go buy some food.
I know
they won't do it. I know they won't do it. But if I see that nigga going buy shots,
but your blessing probably don't come from whatever he do with.
But also, I know
I'm glad he said that about blessings, because maybe Pastor Mike over here can say the verse.
New title.
But when you do stuff for the world, then that's your blessing.
Mm-hmm.
But when you do something out the kindness of your heart, then you'll be blessed by God. So that's what I believe in. So if I do something, I don't want the recognition. I don't want my little name on a little piece of paper or whatever. I did it out the kindness of my heart, and I get my blessing back from a higher.
I just feel like,
but what I'm saying something a little different. Like you see this man, same man, standing outside the corner store, be like, "Hey man, give me a couple $. I want to go get some food. Go get some food. Go get some food." You give him a 10. He go in there and buy a 12 pack. Then you see the same man tomorrow.
Oh no, I'm not giving it to you.
That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
you have expectations.
But
That's what I'm saying.
But if you ask me for that 10 to I want something to drink, I might
give it to you too.
I might give it to you.
Right. So that's
Now, I ain't gonna give it to you every day.
that's still an expectation too, though.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
yeah,
Well-
I just feel like you don't. I don't know. I just don't.
I expect honesty. Don't lie to me.
That's true.
That's an
because
expectation.
we outside the ABC store. I'm going there for something. You want to go in there for
I
something.
promise you, if you ask me to get you a little shot of liquor, I will get it. But if you sitting outside the ABC store and be like, "Hey man," and you look drunk, I want to go get some food.
And that's subjective. Not what you're saying, but just some people think that if I tell him that's what I want, he not gonna get.
I get that too.
Because everybody not like that. Like, nah, fuck that. I'm not finna get you drunk.
I agree.
I get you food.
That's why those are my expectations.
No,
not
I
theirs.
got you. I got you. I got you.
And I feel that.
Hey, I was in something recently, maybe a couple of months ago, where the guy asked me for like, "Can you buy me like 2 miniatures?" I said, "Okay." I told the girl, the cashier, the woman. I'm sorry.
Probably like, "Nah, that's for him. You can't get these." They done did that before.
She
too.
literally said it. She was like, "Nah, he done had enough," because he done read the play too much. And I was like, "Okay, cool," because she know.
Like she told me, "You can't do it, bro. You got to
I was
come up
like,
with a new scheme."
I ain't even do that. I was just like, I ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? But I said, "Hey, give me 2 of like what he drink." She's like, "Nah, he done had too much already." So I don't want to get him 2 more. And then he go in there causing problems or do some other.
Mm-hmm.
She knew he probably be out there all the time. So, all right, cool.
Yeah. All in all,
We said all that to say we don't know. Goddamn,
Yeah.
do what's best for you.
Do what's best for you.
I feel like just do you. Like if you
Do what's best, what you think is
good,
right.
kind-hearted person, be that. And I'm not gonna change who I am because of what. Like even if I gave a hooter, he did wrong with me. That ain't gonna mean that I'm gonna do something different for Mike. If that's who I am, that's who I am. Don't change who you are because you never know who that person that you helping. That could be who God sent to be in your life. But if I helped Hooter and Hooter did me wrong, and then Mike come along, I'm like, fuck that, I ain't doing nothing else because Hooter did me wrong. You might be messing up your blessing.
Will you still do
no, I
hoodoo
agree
right
with
though?
that.
Will you
I
still
agree
do
with
hoodoo
that.
right though?
Who, me? No, I mean
In that instant,
like you said,
Hell no.
like you
That's
said, I got you yesterday. I mean, you got to learn from your mistakes, right? Like I ain't gonna necessarily get back to Hooter, but that ain't gonna
Some
stop me
people-
from giving to Mike and Dez.
And that's the 49 to 50. Some people don't see the 49 until you get to 50 and say no.
And sometimes it's luck. I'm not giving to everybody homeless. Like,
Yeah, I
you
ain't
know
got
what I'm
it,
saying?
nigga. Shit,
I really
If
believe.
I get a 1, like, I'm good for
I really
today.
believe with everybody, you should say no sometimes, just because. With
Yeah.
everybody,
Figure it
tell your
out.
kids no, tell your wife no. Sometimes you can't be a yes
Your
man to
own
everything.
sanity.
Yeah, man, you can't just say yes to everything, man. Sometimes you need no.
So
is
you just
needed.
say no just because.
sometimes.
Spice this shit up.
I think this is my just because. No, nigga.
Sometimes.
Why?
Sometimes.
You just fell on my just
I say
because.
18 yeses to you. Now it is individualized, cause
Right, that's all
it
that is.
is individualized. For that. Now, I told you 18 times yes for these shoes, for these next shoes. No,
I got you.
just cause it's Thursday. Goddamn.
Y'all seen what Tyree X, the singer Tyree Gibson or whatever his name
Tyrese.
is. Yeah,
said
Tyrese.
Tyree.
What I said, Tyree?
Tyree.
Dummy.
Tyree. Who is Tyree?
Nigga played for the Giants.
Tyree Hill.
Tyree, that's the nigga that caught the pad.
Right, the one headed.
Tyrese
Tyree.
X basically said that she had the wrong people in her ear, and had she had the right people in her ear, she don't think this, she would have made the decision to get a divorce.
She sounded like the sister girl. They've been on a run of women leaving men and not being able to find that other one that they thought they were gonna find. Part of it, man. I don't know. Don't listen to the wrong people. Listen to. I don't know, man.
I just
To
feel
each
like
his
when
own. Your decision,
you
your
get at a
decision.
certain age, I feel like your decisions need to be based on what you feel and how you feel is right. Like, I mean, I could call Hooter or Can't Get Right or Dez and tell y'all what I'm going through, but
still your decision.
only I know exactly.
How you
Nigga, I
feel.
could manipulate y'all. man, I could leave out parts of the store.
Mm-hmm.
So even if I tell y'all and y'all give me the information back, I probably still ain't gave y'all the full context of the store. So, man, you got to know what you feel and what you know is right.
I might be the worst person to call for that. Or the best, I don't know.
Oh,
because
definitely.
ultimately, I'm gonna
No,
tell
you the worst.
Do what's best for you and what you feel.
We can start right
I'm gonna let you.
yeah.
I'm gonna let you put it
you're
on
not that
yourself.
good at it.
I'm not gonna let you put it on me.
You're not that good at
I
it.
can't give you a decision. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but you do.
Leave her ass. No, man.
Yeah, that's kind of hooty.
No, man.
That's the opposite of
I
it.
tell
No,
him to stay.
who-
Stay.
No.
stay.
Who they gonna say? Are you happy? All right, nigga, shut up.
It's that
No,
simple.
who
the
they gonna
but-
say make it work?
It
Make it work.
depends. Only if it's something that is make it workable.
You gotta-
If you come to me and be like, she shot me in my leg, man. You gotta leave that bitch. but man, she ain't cooked the chicken the way I wanted. Man, that's all right, man. Tell her the right way to do it next time. Stay there.
Who they gonna? He got 2-3 questions.
It's real simple.
Just like we said with his
Is
prayer.
it fixable or is it not?
Help me, Lord.
Hey,
Amen.
look, amen.
Thank you, Lord.
Be like, man, but who there's more to it? No, it's not. Do you like her? Yeah.
At the
All
grand,
right then, nigga, that's it.
The grand
but
scheme
who
of
the
things
she
is
got
not.
there slap my mama? Do you like her? Yeah. All right then, nigga, that's it.
your mama still like her? Yeah. All right. Mama say she slapped her hard, but she still like her though. Cool then, nigga. Your mama good, you good. Shut up.
But do y'all
What's that?
think men or women fall more victim to what people say in their ear?
Women fall victim to it more and more.
Yeah, I believe so.
Because men don't let many people get in their ear because men are so selfish with their thoughts and their feelings, they don't tell many people about it.
They might take
Bits and pieces from us.
Yeah.
yeah, but they still at
She
the end of the
tripping
day,
again.
like if they on the line about it, it might sway them a little bit, but that's going from 49 to 51. You know what I'm saying?
A nigga be like, man, I'm finna get out of there, nigga. Who to say, get out of there, nigga. Go home and goddamn feel that little mooshu.
I ain't going nowhere.
Wait, I'm here for life.
She can do it one more time. She got one more time. Next time.
Ooh, I changed my mind.
Let me see if she do it again. And now you can't talk to Hootie about your problem no more.
Nope.
You ain't listen to me.
Cause Hootie can't fit. Well, I hope Hootie don't get to
He
feel it.
can't. He can't.
Cause if Hootie like, yeah, nigga, I agree with you. Cause that shit good.
Like, what you mean?
Fuck you saying, Hootie?
Hold on now.
I hope Hootie don't know what I'm talking about.
I don't.
Okay,
You gotta hope.
I'm just saying. We saw music this week. T.I. and Gucci.
So what this?
People know for the longest what kind of nigga do the birthday bash in the middle of the summer in some fucking leather pants. That's what Gucci man told T.I. A pussy. That's what he said. But they squashed the beef. They was on stage. I don't know exactly where it was. Gucci just released a new album. Yeah, and he brought T.I. on stage, and they basically squashed their beef. I don't know about y'all, but being at the age that I am, I thought that was pretty cool to see 40-plus-year-old men like, hey, man, I ain't got no beef with y'all. But did y'all see it? And if so, what was y'all thoughts and takes away from it?
I mean, I seen you said it, but I can't really remember the beef too tough. So it seemed like to me it wasn't like that big. I know some stuff about. I think Gucci might have said something about his wife or something. But
He
besides
been
that,
shooting.
Before that, right?
That line, I got the Bentley Moose same color as Tip, and I never went platinum. Do you catch my drift? He been shooting that Tip and Jeezy for a long time. They went hand in hand.
That was just a little slap off of G's.
yeah, but I remember that song. But yeah, that was the lesser of the jabs on that song. He threw some hate makers on that song. But I ain't never think they really. I mean, I understand the G's and Gucci beef because, like, you know, people no longer hear over that. But I really didn't think that Gucci and Tip was like. I thought it was just like
He
bars.
apologized to Tip before. He apologized on the radio after he made that song "Pussy." He
Okay.
apologized.
That's a strong song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of nigga do the
song.
birthday bash in the middle of the summer in some fucking leather pants?
But I like
Pussy.
it because he didn't.
That's what he said.
Pretty much squashed
Yeah, what
every
he said.
beef he had except for one person. So
I like it, man. I'm all for it. I'm all for peace and harmony, man. Squash that shit. We old, we grown.
I was
Y'all
telling
old, y'all
somebody
grown. Get
being
out of it.
40 years old and having an op is wild.
Yeah.
Nigga, I can't run no more. What you gonna do? Run for the
And y'all
gunshot?
want to fight.
Nigga gonna catch my ass in the flower bed.
18 seconds. Right. Nigga, you cutting grass?
Nigga gonna be in that bitch.
You cutting grass.
Nigga gonna catch me picking weeds.
Right, nigga, I got
Hey,
a-
remember that shit you said?
Got a
Come
long.
on, bro, man.
You
Okay.
at you at the pumpkin patch.
Yeah.
Trying to take a
Come
picture.
on, who me? I'm Jeff.
I want my kids, man. Come on.
I'm Jeffrey. Shit, man. Like,
Man, I can't be fighting you in the lawn.
Yeah, I
How you gonna
can't.
fight a nigga in the front lawn?
I can say
wild.
I am be free, and I love it.
You ain't never be free.
I am be free. About anybody that I know, unless Nas want to fight me about his whack. His whack.
no, you got a
album.
lot of fights.
His WAP.
got some-
Nas got a WAP.
No, I don't have any more.
You heard him, huh? He
Nas.
said, unless Nas want to fight me about his WAP, that's that WAP. The
No,
Cardi B.
whack album. Shut up.
You said it.
Whack album.
I got a witness,
Oh,
Dummy.
well, Mike, you know, said he my out.
and I got the audio too. We are gonna hear it next week. Minute 50 or something.
But I meant to say whack.
I know what you meant to say.
Well, shut up then. But yeah, I don't have any I can walk the streets and be cool.
It's about time. I'm happy for you, man.
Yeah,
Proud of
I
you.
was nuts.
Yeah, I'm proud of you, man. You're a good man for that. But shouts out to the beef squashing, man. Keep squashing any beefs you have, all y'all. Especially y'all, man. Y'all too rich for that.
No, I gotta be for Houston and Texas. Hey, some bitches.
Houston and Texas.
Yeah, the football team. I know that sounds crazy, but the Houston football team versus the Texas Longhorns.
Oh, you talking about college. Gotcha.
Y'all, speaking of T.I., we saw what he said that this next album coming up gonna be his last, and he going into retirement.
Good.
Yeah. Blah,
He,
blah, blah.
he can skip this next album. Just go ahead and retire.
Somebody said respectfully, your last album was your last album.
He done had a lot of last albums.
He done been trash for a while.
But I don't mind it, man.
He done been trash since Paper Trail, and Paper Trail
I
wasn't
thought
good.
they said. I mean, if I remember that last album, he was spitting on.
To me, T.I. always
alright,
spits,
but-
and he's always going to be a spitter. It's just going to be natural. It's just not the best of
It's
music.
a young man's sport, man.
Yeah, man.
That's
Like,
what
unless you're going to grow up and rap it like a grown up, then you probably going to fade away.
That's why I feel like if you're older, the only way to enjoy music is if you embrace the new culture. Because
I would strongly disagree. I think
you can't disagree, but only because, and this is hear my point fully.
okay.
You especially
That nigga nicely.
no, because sometimes it get misconstrued because of what I'm saying, and I'm not trying to fuck with his opinion, but I just think that he's more
Wrong.
inclined to listen to older music. He said it.
Yeah.
So like, if I say, man, Lil JT dropped the album, who the fuck is that? I'm not listening to that.
Right.
Right. So you have, but if I say Bun B dropped a new album, you gonna go listen.
Right. Because I feel like Bun B has done great with rapping to where he's at.
So
I
it's
don't want to
T.I.
hear. I don't want to hear Bun B talking about selling dope.
So why you want to listen to T.I.?
If Tip is talking about businesses and family and what he's doing,
He do.
then that's cool. No, well, he doesn't do it well. I want to hear Bun B talk about Trio Burger. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of shit I want to hear Bun B at this age talking about. I became a fan of yours, listen to you selling rocks and shit like that. All right, cool. That was cool for that time. But now, yes, I want to hear you talking about Trio Burger. I want to hear you.
Which is why I feel like rapping is
I want
a
to hear
young
you
man's
telling
sport.
old niggas young niggas to put the guns down.
I don't think that you like that.
I love that.
No, you don't.
Who raps like that you like?
I want it. Jay-Z, 444. Like, that nigga laughed before I even could like.
Yeah, I'm laughing because 444. Get out of that. Give me another one.
Scarface last project.
What was it?
I can't remember the name of it. Don't get me wrong, but I liked it. Like, people are doing Nas. As much as I shit on Nas, what he's doing now is better than a lot of the shit he's done in his career.
That
To
nigga
me,
shitted on Nas for 15 straight minutes and came back and commended him. I commend you for it though,
I mean, these last couple of projects has been really good.
because we were talking about the first three. So technically,
So I like that. But Tip ain't gave me shit since Paper Trail, and I didn't really care for Paper Trail.
but I ain't gonna let you just do that. What Nas do you like?
I like Steelmatic and these King of the
Nigga still mad at 15 years ago. Tell me, I'm talking about you said now.
and I said like this last shit with what is it, Hit Boy. I like those projects. Okay. So I would put Stillmatic first, and then those last projects with Hit Boy way before I put Illmatic or God Is
We not
or
going
I
back
Am.
to that, man.
But I'm just saying, I like his newer stuff.
Okay,
It's cool.
cool.
I just still
The man said what he said.
No, I still think that rap is a young man's sport.
It is.
And we're gonna always like it because a young man's sport. Just like with football. We love football, but football is a young man's sport.
Well, that's because the athletic aspect of it.
Football is no different. I feel like when you're a running back and you're 35, we don't want to watch a 35-year-old running back. We don't want to listen to a 35-year-old rapper.
I like a little bit of them all.
All right,
man. I ain't
so
gonna lie to you.
all right, but because you brought football into it, as a linebacker, if you're watching a play, can you read where the play is going faster than you can react to it? Right now,
Always.
At your age, right now,
Always.
Yeah, you can't react to it. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why you can't bring sports into rapping.
No, I can bring it up.
Like can't too many niggas out here out rap 3K right now. Can't too many niggas out rap Jay-Z when he trying to rap.
Yeah, but
music
but the
mix.
reason why I keep saying it's a young man's sport is because it's always music always has its pulse on what's going on. You got to be outside. You know, we're not outside like that.
That's true.
Right. So
So
you
what-
can't make good music. You can't, nigga, when Jesus was making Trap or Die, them
was
niggas was
outside.
coming straight from the strip club, straight from the streets,
And we was
straight
outside.
into the studio and give you this.
And that's why we liked it, because
right.
we was outside too.
Because
But
we was
now-
outside.
But now we want to hear
You're
about a nigga rapping on his couch.
But
But we not gonna like it. It's gonna be very short album.
I just folded some clothes yesterday. She came in yelling, and let me tell you what I say.
But
go bank.
Also, I'm not in the club, and I knew I needed to stop being in the club when I ain't know what the hell was they playing.
I don't know. I like that young shit because when them niggas get on that bed, I was like, oh yeah, that remind me of back then.
I still got a mixture, man. I listen to the young, middle, and old, man. It's just part of music. I like the evolutions of it all.
I'm with the old and who I like.
You with the old and the old, nigga. Ain't no
Wale dropped his single Max Julian. Y'all had a chance to check it out. If so, what y'all thought about it?
Did not.
I liked it,
I ain't had a chance.
but I'm a fan. But I liked it.
I'm a huge Wale fan, but I ain't had a chance to like
I
it.
hear when it get on the radio.
Nigga, you listen to the
Nigga,
radio?
when you listen to the radio,
Say here when nigga. You mean the Apple Music playlist, baby?
I guess that was the point.
Oh, guess so. So you ain't gonna never hear it. But I like Wale. I ain't gonna do that to Wale. I like it.
So, do you think that? I'm not trying to be funny, but based on the Max Julian, because I haven't heard it, do you feel like are you anticipating the project?
oh, I'm always anticipating a Wale project because I am a fan. But this ain't one of his usual singles. So this album might be a little bit more laid back. Hopefully, he get into his bag a little bit more, like being a rapper instead of trying to make like this big radio hit.
I saw he signed with Def Jam.
So what this one sound like? Is it laid back or is
It's laid back. It's not a hit.
I see Wale as being laid back though. That's what confused me. Like his whole Seinfeld album was a laid back, and that's the shit that I love him.
He kind of getting back to that, but like, you know, like that ain't really having the radio hits on it. So hopefully he getting back to that. Like if he have an album of these type songs, I'd be cool with it. I want to see where he went. Where he, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry, I want to hear nigga stories. Like I like storytelling. You know what I'm saying? Tip was one of the better storytellers. Juvie.
These niggas robbing me. I pray to God it's nothing but a robber.
Hey,
That was just a different era.
Juvie told you what happened in the projects that day.
That era, you supposed to tell stories.
Yeah. Well, I'd rather have that.
Rap. That's the best kind of rap.
Yeah.
And extra stories, not just, man, I shot 32 niggas yesterday.
And it be
Today
for-
I ate a honey bun.
9 days, that should be for real though.
Yeah, they go to jail. You stupid motherfucker.
Nigga shot
Well,
32 niggas and rap about it.
I was telling you to listen to the Juvie and Manny Fresh. Do you know that High and Back That Ass Up was mistakes?
No, I ain't know that.
So they made a beat. Well, Manny made the beat, and then Juvie killed it. And because he killed it, Manny said, "Fuck that, I'm gonna change the beat." So that made Juvie have to change his verse. So that's how High and Back That Ass Up came up. And they never asked Jay-Z to remix High.
You just did it.
He did it and sent the shit to Universal. So they heard about it after Universal said, put this on, I guess you would call that deluxe, because I think the original 400 Degrees didn't have Jay-Z on it. But Universal told them, hey, Jay-Z put this on, go. And what was so crazy was Manny Fresh was like, because Juvie was excited because he listened to all type of music. But Manny Fresh was like, who is Jay-Z? Because he only listened to New Orleans shit. So he was like, who the fuck is Jay-Z?
I ain't
don't even
believe
know.
that though. I don't know if I believe that.
He ain't say it. Manny and Juvie said it.
I can believe it.
That
Only because
that Manny Fresh didn't
I-
know Jay-Z.
No, that
Because that's what I just heard.
Baby. I'm sorry, Baby didn't
I
know.
don't believe that either.
I could see that.
I could believe all them niggas not.
Because think about it. They didn't do features at all. Outside of Cash
I
Money
get
for real.
not doing
All I'm saying is when I first came to Mobile, when I moved back to Mobile from Wisconsin, niggas was not listening to Jay-Z. I don't care what niggas keep
They was
saying.
not.
Well, not listening and not knowing.
They would. I could argue that a lot of niggas didn't know what Jay-Z was.
But baby.
Because when I came back in 8th grade, nigga, that was 99. 99. A lot of people was not listening to Jay-Z. They was rather listening to No Limit. They was listening to South Circle, Suave House. They was listening to Swamp Nigga. They was listening to all of that kind of shit. True. They was listening to that. They was not listening to Jay-Z. I don't care what nobody says.
I wasn't listening to Jay-Z in 99.
Not listening.
They was
to.
listening to the Goody Mob, the shit that he put in the group.
I'm
they
not-
was listening to that.
I ain't disagreeing with none of that.
So-
What I'm saying is
Outcast,
that
Elevators.
but what
like,
I'm saying is not listening. I'm saying you still knew who Jay-Z was. It
Some
was
people
only-
probably, I could see how
It was only
Well,
right.
well,
it wasn't social media days. It wasn't.
Well-
you probably didn't know.
It was all of the video
maybe not
shows,
listen, but
you knew who Jay-Z was.
But what they were saying
I
was,
ain't buying that.
Baby didn't consider it a big deal.
Because he wasn't.
Juvie considered it a big deal. What's the other one? Slim considered it a big deal. Manny considered it a big deal.
You got to remember during these times, go back to the South.
And y'all so isolated. It's New Orleans.
Go back.
I
to,
know, but I also remember barbershop talks about Jay-Z as well.
Go
at
back.
that young age.
Go back to the, y'all liked it, that shit. Y'all was wearing Timberlands and shit over there too.
We was.
And two-
That's
I know.
why I said
know.
New Orleans.
So
I
y'all,
don't believe
that's what I'm
it.
saying. So y'all like that.
That's why
shit.
I don't believe it in New Orleans.
But in Mobile, them niggas was not really listening to that shit.
But I also like
And-
it was very few. I ain't gonna lie, it was very few. But
Right.
to not know, I very
can
few
believe
listen,
that.
But to not know, I don't believe
I
that.
can believe that a lot of people did. You got to remember, this was an era where the South got something to say.
What Jay-Z had out in '98? Please look that up there.
I mean, no doubt, reasonable doubt.
Reasonable
some
Doubt
shit.
came out in
Yeah.
96.
No,
So,
so I'm saying
and then it was
98.
volume 1.
Yeah,
Probably around
Hard
that
Knock
time.
Life and
Yeah,
shit
man,
like
you knew
that.
Jay-Z at that time. Like, come on.
I mean, you might
That's the first time
Hard
I
Knock
heard
Likes
that.
was probably like 02, somewhere around there.
Time I heard
again. You got to get out your New Orleans.
but
era.
we talking about New Orleans.
Right, but I'm.
But you gotta put it
again.
in
I
the
said
era.
Mobile.
I know, but we're talking about New Orleans.
Right, and I'm talking about. I said in Mobile.
I get that, but he said
When did Back That Ass come up? 98, 99?
99, 2000. So really 98, probably.
Jay-Z hadn't really did shit but Reasonable Doubts.
Hold
Yeah.
on, we about to see right now.
Yeah,
no, I know what it was.
I ain't never hear him to Hard Knock Life. And I was
Most
like,
people didn't.
What's the years though, Dez? What's the years on that? Yeah.
98.
And come on now, we all knew Hard Knock Life, man. The little redhead, man. We all knew Andy. I'm sorry, we did.
Everybody. didn't.
Everybody in here knew Andy and Hard Knock Life.
I'm not talking about in here. Stop talking about just us.
And Baby did too. Shit, man.
All right, Baby didn't consider it a big deal. Hard Knocks Life, Jay-Z with the Andy song. All right, that's a cool little song.
Listen.
if you hot as fish grease as Cash Money,
I don't-
with high and back that ass up, you don't think Jay-Z hopping on your track is something crazy?
I think what he's saying is, this is what I think, and we seen Boosie come out and say this. I don't think that the people aren't saying that they didn't know. Like he just said it again. They didn't consider it a big deal because where we were at, nigga, Jay-Z wasn't who? Oh, all right. Like that wasn't that we wasn't looking at that like nigga that was nigga. Oh, you got A-Ball MJG on your shit. Oh, you got Pimp C on your shit.
Oh,
you
shit.
got UGK. Oh shit, god damn. Niggas wasn't checking for Jay-Z. That's why Boosie said, nigga, I was bigger than Jay-Z. Cause for some people, I promise you,
Well-
for some people, Boosie was bigger than Jay-Z.
I feel you, man, but you can speak from where you're from. I'm saying in New Orleans, they was on even before Volume 1. They was on Volume 1.
He said, Baby said it.
And Baby's lying. That's what I'm saying, man. That's my whole point.
That's
Baby's
crazy.
lying.
That's crazy because you really didn't even know about Boosie until you got to college.
What that got to do with who we talking about?
That show how included you are.
No, it does not, man. We considered them niggas country, so we didn't listen to that. We're talking about Jay-Z and Cash Money right now. We're not talking about Boosie.
Man, I knew Boosie way before I knew
That's cool.
Juvie.
Wayne said on his interview, he said that
Juvie or Jay-Z?
Wayne even said that like when he would bring up Jay-Z, he was saying like Juve and them used to be like, nigga, like they wasn't impressed by that shit.
That's fine. But you knew who it was, is what I'm saying.
Cool, but
You don't have to.
What did you say, Baby said?
You don't have to like it.
We're not talking about impressed.
He said he didn't know who it was.
No,
Baby
he said
it
Baby,
wasn't a big deal.
it wasn't a big deal.
He initially said he did
No,
not
and
know who it was.
he didn't say it
No,
3-4 times with it.
Yes, I have
He-
said that.
he had.
But like he wasn't. All right, let me say this. He wasn't excited about it.
Okay, then that's
Juvie
cool.
was
That's
excited
different.
about
That's
it. Manny
different.
was
That's
excited
fine.
So
about
he
it.
came back and said it.
I'm going off what he originally said was
Yes,
Baby
and
did
he
not know who it
he
was.
fixed it
And
instantly.
3 minutes later, I said,
Shit.
Well, that's
They
cool.
crowds
That's
wasn't
fine.
the same. The clubs they played in.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
Even to this day.
Even to this day. Nick, if you go in any club in the South and play Jay-Z right now, any club in the South, nigga, they gonna be like, but go put on a Jeezy Trap or Die. Go put on, yeah, man, like you tripping. How? No, not. I'm just saying, figure of speech. People are tripping if they put Jay-Z in a Southern conversation. Man, get that shit out of here.
and then they also was saying like Jay-Z was smart because that brought Jay-Z to the South.
He know what he was
Fucking with
doing. He did
Jay-Z
what
like
Drake.
that.
He
Yeah.
did what Drake be doing. He saw what was up and coming. He saw the shoe. Drake jumped on that shit like he just jumped on the wave.
And UGK did the same thing for Up North when he hopped on Big Pimpin'.
I
So-
get it.
And then cheese.
Um,
You think that?
Hell yeah.
I don't think it was that.
Huh?
I think it was a good look for Pimp C now, in my opinion. I don't
Pimp
think
C didn't even want to do the song
he still did it.
Yeah, because Bun
B asked him.
Because Bun B knew
Yeah,
what
but
it
that's
was
just
for
like
them.
me saying, "Who trust me, dog? Come on." And you like, man, I don't give a fuck who this nigga is. I don't want to do it. I'm like,
That's
man, do
fine.
it for me.
Cool.
Right. So it wasn't about Jay-Z.
So, but it was. I think it was because Bun B convinced Pimp because he knew what it was going to do for them.
Yes,
Right.
but
Yeah, so that's not bringing.
no, we're saying Bun B.
No, see, he went
No,
against me.
because New York,
Thank you for
New York and the East Coast wasn't fucking with UGK at the time.
Apparently they
Just,
was.
like the South wasn't fucking with Jay-Z at the time.
Apparently they was, and they was trying to. That's why Jay-Z wanted them over here, and Pimp C was like, nah, but Bun B was like, yes, nigga, let's go do this. This is gonna make us look good and give us a bigger stage.
I'm
'Cause
sorry,
I get it
but
goes both
you're,
ways.
you're wrong on the Southern rap tunes right now.
Okay. I think it goes both ways.
It don't.
It does.
It don't. Because even if you look now, the South don't give a fuck about what none of the motherfuckers
Now
doing.
it's different.
Because we had to make our own way.
Now it's different.
And we had to make our own way. And since we did that shit, we don't fuck with nobody else.
Now it's
Everybody else in music copy what the South do.
Now, I don't think they did.
The South
Because
ain't,
we never changed.
the South ain't putting Little Brooklyn on their track.
No, they're not.
Nigga, I'm making up a northern name. Like they ain't.
You didn't catch me that I knew that?
I'm just saying. Well, everybody don't.
Ross and Meek Mill drop Lyrical Easy.
Good job. Good follow-up. Great follow-up from what I heard. It was a real cool
Are
follow-up.
you anticipating the project and the album?
I'm always wanting to listen to a new Ross and new Meek. And definitely with them being together, being re-energized, of course.
Yeah, I'm gonna listen.
You don't sound like you gonna like it, though.
I don't know. I'm gonna give it a fair shot. I mean, like the second single was better than the first one. But like you said, it's gonna have some great beats. Long as Meek Mill ain't screaming, which I am a fan of Meek Mill. Don't get me wrong. He's put out some very good projects. None recently. Well, something 4. I can't remember the name of it. It was pretty good. But yeah, I'm eager to see it. Hopefully Wale on there and a couple of tracks and, Drake rapping.
I expect it to be better than anything out right now.
There's a lot of good stuff out right now.
Like what?
I doubt it.
I still like Killer Mike. I personally like the Drake album. I haven't heard Offset, but they say that's good. I'm gonna give it a shot. But for album of the year, if they come out this year, I mean, they got some stuff out there.
I think it's better than gonna be better than Killer Mike was alright.
Did Kodak Drake drop this year or last year?
Kodak dropped early this year.
So you
He's
got to deal
still up
with him.
there. I still love Kodak album.
Killer Mike shit hard.
Mine's
I
still
think
Gunna
before that
for right
kind of
now.
music, it's gonna be
Gunna
Mine's
is
still
still
Gunna.
alive. Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Simply because
Gunna?
he went against all odds. Like nobody.
And he's still
expected
going
to-
against the grain.
Yeah, so
and I
it's
still
like-
think that's shit gonna come out once it's all said and done, and Gunna gonna be in the right.
Your dad already
Hopefully.
I know it, but
based off everything he overcame.
Thug gotta say it. So
think
we'll
so
see.
still at this point?
Yeah.
yeah, Thug gotta
The
say it.
streets ain't going to believe what Thug said.
Oh, you
Wayne and
talking
2
about something
Chainz.
different. Okay, got it.
Wayne and 2 Chainz dropping on Kylie Grove too.
Kylie'ville.
Kylieville, I'm sorry.
Nah, it's Kylie Grove, but can't get around like
oh
Kylie'ville.
shit, boy,
Like,
fuck,
ain't
stop
no
fucking with me, nigga. Kylie Grove too.
Can't get around. Oh, it's Kylie'ville outside.
I didn't argue. I said, oh, damn, you right.
After you
Nigga
argued.
said I argued.
Y'all looking forward to that project?
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Why?
I like Wayne. I like
I
Chainz,
like
man.
both.
All right. How did y'all like the last one they did?
It was cool.
It was
It was something to
7.5.
listen to. Yeah, it was something to listen to.
Yeah, it was a 6.5.
You don't even remember nothing on it.
6.5.
That's
decent.
exactly why. It was a little bit
But
above average.
is that bad now, or is that most albums right now?
But fool, when you put 2 Chainz and Wayne, you expect a little bit better than above average.
Who fault is that you expect so much? Stop
Cause,
expecting.
bro, when you're great, you're expected to be great. Y'all gotta stop doing that shit. Just cause Drake can make music better than most people,
Get 'em.
cool. But I expect you to be the Drake that you have been before.
I expected
Nigga.
good music, and I got good music. It sounded good.
Name a
This-
song off of it.
I don't remember, but I remember listening to it and I liked it.
Give me a verse off of it.
You can't either. That-
Give me a hook off of
You
it.
just gave it a 6.5.
Yeah, it was just okay.
You remember anything on there?
Not a goddamn
Then how you
thing.
gonna give it a 6.5?
It was just okay.
Then you
When I listen, I remember I don't want to listen to this no more.
So how
And
you
that was before throwaway music.
So I'm confused on how you give it a 6.5.
It was. I remember it just being just okay. I don't have to go back to
You
it.
said that was before throwaway?
Yeah. You had to live with the album. You still didn't want to live with that shit.
Fake news. That was after throwaway. But it was cool, man, and I'm willing and I want to hear Wayne and 2 Chainz because I think they're gonna give you some of the older stuff that you just been complaining that you wanted. My man said they asked him what he went and did for his birthday. My man said he went and bought a strip club and a lawnmower.
That's live.
Who said that?
2 Chainz.
That's
And,
live.
and his wife actually showed him he was on his riding lawnmower cutting all his grass like he was enjoying it on his birthday. So I
That's
respect
live to
it
me.
and I like it, and that's why
I like Ross cutting his grass. I can't wait to cut my grass.
I think Ross be IG in, but
he probably do, but I still like to see it.
cut this little corner. But
Yeah.
I like it, man, and I think it's cool.
Get my Eufy.
Right, well, Eufy. Get how you get my Eufy. You got it, right? I mean, so Eufy, you got it. You got it.
Sports. We still in the middle of football Saturday, but we do have some scores that came in. Ohio State knocked off Penn State 20-12. Alabama actually survived. They beat Tennessee. They ended up winning 34-20.
Oklahoma survived too.
What was the score?
They survived Central Florida. It was
31-29.
and they were down in the fourth and made a little cool.
I mean,
and the good thing about that is that Dylan Gabriel came from Central Florida.
Yeah, I know we started partying early, and we still got the night games to get to watch. But so far, what are y'all takeaways from football Saturday? Colorado, the Fighting Deons was off this week, so we ain't got nothing good to say yet this week. But we'll be back next week with
You
them.
leave them niggas out if they ain't got no game.
That's what I just said. We ain't got nothing to say about them this week.
You bought
Oregon showed up against Washington State 38-24. Phoenix is, I hope I'm saying the right, but probably not. But
Penix.
Like the Phoenix Suns.
Penix don't play for them. He play for Washington.
I think said the Phoenix Suns.
damn, what quarterback Washington State got?
Not Penix.
Oh, Penix. I said that wrong. They had the wrong.
the wrong
yeah.
person and the wrong
My
name.
bad. Good win, Oregon. Bo
Dan Marley got them.
They
Shit.
played Oregon last week. That was last week they played. And Penix beat them. I thought they was gonna survive. But I thought they was gonna be on the slump because Washington State kind of jumped out on them.
Texas, you some bums for letting Houston stick around.
I think at this point of the season you're gonna get that, man. It's just really surviving advance. It's surviving advance. And the teams at the end who has a 10 and don't matter if you won by 3 or 4. Now maybe the last two maybe come into that if that's the situation. But most times right now at this point, man, it's surviving advance.
I just like
Does
Alabama.
Georgia go undefeated to you?
Do they?
They-
Hopefully not, because hopefully
their
that
best
means
player just got injured.
Yeah,
He's
so
out
the tight
for
end.
like 4 to 6 weeks.
yeah, and I'm not going against Georgia until they lose again, man.
Until they
I'm
lose.
sorry, they gotta lose. Hopefully they lose because hopefully that means that LSU wins out. They beat Bama, they get to the championship game. They beat
Y'all got
Georgia.
2 losses though, right?
I know, but if we beat Bama, we get in the championship game. I'm just hoping to beat Bama and Georgia and be in the SEC championship.
But y'all not
These
beating
niggas
Bama.
do this
Y'all
every
not, y'all
week.
not good.
They niggas do this every year.
Then y'all
We got
played-
3 losses, but if we win out, we'll be in the playoff. Remember last year they thought they
Why
was
they so? Why y'all niggas have no hope? It's
Y'all
okay to have
struggling.
hope.
Because y'all shouldn't have lost twice.
Y'all
But it's okay if we right now today. If we win out, we
Y'all
still
lose
be the
twice
SEC
and win
champion.
out. Y'all ain't going to no goddamn playoffs.
I didn't. Who said it? I said anything about the playoff? Thank you.
I'm
No,
just-
I did not. So
Well,
what
we
you
don't want to talk about playoff teams.
No, nigga. He said, "Well, if will Georgia go undefeated?" Is what we're talking about.
Right, we
And I
talked
said
about that.
If LSU wins out, then no. That's all I'm answering. So what you
LSU
arguing?
is struggling with Army right now. It's a tie game.
It's like 13 minutes left in the first quarter. Of course.
Still a tie game. Why the
Shut
fuck is
up.
y'all struggling with Army?
You're right. We supposed to score. Play 1, second one.
You know he do think that.
I know it. That's why I ain't talking to him.
You do think that.
And y'all about to punt.
But do I think that Georgia, and I also said that, do I think that Georgia goes undefeated until they lose? I'm not going against them. I do want LSU to win and beat them. But if we play tomorrow, I'm picking Georgia. So I ain't biased, but I want LSU to win out and be the SEC champion because we still have the opportunity to do
We
so.
saw
Y'all do.
this week where Michigan, they ended up suspending a analyst. They were accused of sign stealing. Michigan State went on record of saying that they almost don't even want to play them because of the sign stealing event. I think the game gonna continue.
I
At
had
this
no
point.
choice.
Yeah, it's in the first quarter. It started.
Right. So, what's your thoughts on stealing signs?
I thought that was a part
Do
of
better.
sports.
Work harder. Get better signs.
I mean-
change your signs.
Well, we know that, but like everybody doesn't. So like the information that we know may help other people understand.
Man, we try to get everything we can to our advantage. You think we sitting over here watching 50 hours of tape a week not to get some signs or some ideas? Like, hey, stealing signs is actually like, hey, that safety's going to
if
rotate
y'all ever
down.
watch the football game, if y'all ever see them stick them big ass cards up and there's some weird shit on it and you don't know what it is,
It's a sign.
that's because of sign stealing. If you ever see 3 goddamn coaches doing 3 different signs, that's because of sign stealing.
Mm-hmm.
This shit is not new. It's nothing. It's nothing that just came up yesterday. Recording it doesn't matter because it's 3 different people doing it. You don't know who's doing what. They've been. We played ball in what 2002 through 06. They said that was a thing back then. It's nothing new. Change the signs and keep it going.
Yeah.
I mean, but like it's like they are attacking like scouting. Like, ain't that what film is for?
Well, it's illegal technically to steal signs or be hovering over people practice. That's cheating. But people do it.
Now, my very limited football career, but in Little League,
Limited.
yes, like if our coach saw another coach coming to watch our practice, like we'll just run like some real basic shit. We wouldn't run what we was gonna run during the game because they saw the coach was coming out there scouting. I think that kind of works.
Y'all
Should
done,
work
y'all
for
done
like
pull
everybody.
out the annexation of Puerto Rico then. Dude.
Yeah, it was just quarterback right, quarterback left. Damn, where I supposed to be at?
Just time to wake up, ain't it?
Yeah, got weird ass alarm.
Alarm set on Saturday.
6:45 p.m.
On a Saturday.
That's that nap alarm right
Right.
there.
I done had a breakfast Woodfoot. It's time to wake up now. That's a wild time.
So we don't care
Nah,
about signs.
it was
still.
supposed to be 8.
Nah, man, and it sucks that man have to go through that, but Michigan been going through some shit.
Yeah, they ain't gonna hold on. There's an end of an era. Showtime Boxing. We saw that they announced Paramount to close Showtime Boxing at the end of 2023. For people who are huge boxing fans, we saw HBO get rid of it. We already know that HBO a lot of times are a little bit ahead of the curve. So we kind of had a feeling that this was coming, but now Showtime is closing boxing.
Makes sense. LSU up 7-0 too. But it boxing is moving to like paid apps and paid pay-per-view, all of the good ones.
DAZN.
ESPN, DAZN or whatever it's called. ESPN will get one every now and then, but it don't be the ones you really want to watch, man. The real good fights and the fights come on pay-per-view. Sorry. I don't know who's gonna do it.
I just ain't like to
'Cause
see it though.
Don't it
That's
still
like-
be Showtime but pay-per-view
Yeah.
or
Showtime.
HBO? But
Yeah, because
pay-per-view?
even when you
But-
watch pay-per-view, like you could go back that next Friday and the
Still-
Showtime I had a fight. That used to be dope.
So
I
are
wonder
they
if
getting
gonna-
out of that too?
I mean, you're saying Showtime boxing is over, so I don't know.
That's wild. I guess they don't generate enough. Maybe they're spending more than they're making, and nigga willing to let the zone have it. Who knows?
And Showtime used to have the docs, the pre-docs, you know what I'm saying, with the boxers and stuff like that. If it was a fight you're really interested in, you like that. But as a fan of boxing, I don't like to see it being like shortened like that because it's just gonna take away from the sport, and it need the most exposure.
Yeah. Moving on into the dummy of the week.
Who's stupid?
Stupid ass.
Who don't know what a
Dumb
selfie
ass,
is?
stupid ass dummy.
Jada Pinkett. Dummy. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Jeremiah Todd.
Eufy dummy.
Bring your motherfucking ass to the principal's office.
Sorry to do it to you.
Come get this Eufy.
Todd, you my nigga, I love you. But I gotta bring you to the principal's office, my friend. For people who don't know, well, nobody knows, but Todd thought that this week that a selfie was considered a picture that somebody takes of you if it's just you.
As long as you in it by yourself is a
It's a
selfie.
selfie.
So I could take a selfie or stop.
Yep. My boy argued to the end, and then he said it was a Eufy.
Selfie, Eufy, whatever you want to
Eufy.
call it, nigga, it's the same thing.
Eufy, all of that shit. Todd, a selfie is who they had the definition, but a selfie is a picture that a person takes of oneself.
Oneself.
I have to take the
Cause that
picture
nigga jumped. That nigga put his phone
of
down.
myself.
Set the timer.
He
If
got
you
one
were to take a
angle.
picture of me,
He
It's
got-
not a selfie.
that is not a selfie.
No, what was so
He
crazy?
got a low angle floor
What was so
pic.
crazy, fool?
Yeah, I got to give it to you, Todd.
Like, he set a bench up. He put the
A
bench
stool.
over here.
A stool.
A
No,
stool.
A
I'm
bench
sorry.
is low. A stool.
A stool.
He had to jump up.
He put his phone over here, set the timer for 9 seconds.
10. He said 10.
10. When it rang and hopped on the stool
And posed.
and posed an off look. That is a selfie.
That's the ultimate selfie.
And
Yeah, 'cause-
and that's
Everything
very
to
whack.
produce that picture is a selfie. A selfie is a self-portrait photography, a digital camera on a smartphone, which what does it say? Hand or supported by a selfie stick. Oh boy.
A photograph that one has taken of oneself, typically one taken with a smartphone or a webcam and shared via social media. Todd, everything you did with selfie, my boy.
Yep.
Nigga
Yes,
was,
the
nigga
phone
went,
was in your hand.
that nigga went pulled up a picture my wife took of me talking about, nigga, this ain't a selfie, nigga. No, nigga.
Hey,
my wife
what's
took
so
Picture of
funny?
me that somebody else took.
My
What-
wife took that picture.
What
What
was
are you
so
talking
funny?
about?
I was just waiting. I was like, man, who they ain't seen this shit yet? That nigga posted 3 pictures of somebody took
Taking
of
a
you.
picture of me. Like,
He
Todd,
did it.
you ain't never seen me like that, my
did
boy.
Hey,
And
but
I try to stay out of it. But
Hey,
I tried to stay out of it too until you
gotta-
came back. But you know what I'm saying? Those selfies you took of your daughter for her graduation pictures, they was really dope.
You a good selfie taker of other people.
So if anybody needs selfies of their graduates or any other thing, holla at who.
He
know
takes
what I'm
good
saying?
selfies.
He
So,
takes good
question
selfies
is-
of other people.
Who do you pay if you want to pay for selfies? Yourself or somebody else?
Yourself, I guess. Cause you take selfies, and even if they take pictures of you or some of yourself. So,
Todd, let me take your selfies. I'll charge you a little small fee.
any other news? Well, for that, Mr. Jeremiah Todd, I hate to do it.
You earned
Oh,
it.
it hurts so bad. Hey, this hurts me more than it hurts you.
It feels good to me.
You are
Yeah.
the dummy
Feels great to
of
me.
the
I enjoy
week.
it. He deserved it. I enjoyed it.
And on that note, we'll be back next week like we never left. Cause like we say every week, we never leave. You dig?
I feel
Bye,
like
bye. Y'all doing anything
Dummy,
for Classic?
dummy.
Because this our last episode for Classic.
taking Eufys.
Eufys.
Dummy.
That's it.
Bye.